Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning. Well, actually, it's Sunday night when I'm recording this, but for you, it'll be Monday morning. Hope you had a great Easter and a good 3-day weekend. And so, in this video, I'm going to go over what you're doing for reading class. So I want you to read Reader's Workshop, the small book 214. It's expository text, basically remembering that the Gulf Spill Superheroes was an expository text that you read last week. It was this one. And some of the things that are in a expository text would be they give factual information. It may offer conclusions by the author that's supported by evidence, and it might include photographs, captions, and headings. So you want to go ahead and read through this page and see if you can find 3 examples of information that the Gulf Spill Superheroes includes that shows you that that is an expository text. This next page that you're also going to do a workbook page on as well is on Latin roots. As you know, many of our English roots come from words, have roots that come from Greek and Latin. And you'll read about some of the ones here. And when you're not sure what a word means, if you know the Latin root, then that helps you to determine what that word might mean. And you can also use other context clues. So for this one, the Latin root mare means ocean or sea. And when you look at other context clues, it talks about how the oil spill affected life in the Gulf of Mexico. So you can figure out that the word marine, if you didn't know it, means of or relating to the sea. So go ahead and read through this, and that will help you do the workbook page, which I'm going to show you now. So the first workbook page that you're going to do would be on expository text that you just read about. You're going to read this selection, and then you're going to answer the questions. And remember, these questions you need to use complete sentences, a capital, and a period, and a complete sentence. And basically it's a short selection. You're going to tell me how you know this is an expository text, and you should refer back to what you just read in Reader's Workshop. What would you say the main ideas of this text in a full sentence? And what details in the first 3 sentences support the main idea of this text? And question number 4 is, what kind of additional detail does the photo caption provide? So looking at the caption of the photo, what more information do you get from that caption? That's what you're going to answer here. The next page you're going to do is page 137. And this is on Latin roots. I'll bring my page up here so I can write on this one. Alright, so on this page, all your Latin roots are going to be up at the top. And they're all up here. And they want you to use those roots and the definitions of those roots to answer the questions here. Let's look at the first one. So they want you to read the sentence, on May 4th, 2007, a tornado demolished the town of Greensburg, Kansas. And we want to look at the word demolished. So in the word demolished, I see the M-O-L, and I look up here, and molere means to build. Now in this word demolished, the D changes that to the opposite. So this is going to you're going to write the root on the line, which we said was molere. And then I think of the opposite of to build, which would be to destroy. So on May 4th, 2007, a tornado destroyed the town of Greensburg, Kansas. So now after I've used context clues and the meaning of that root, I'm going to write my own sentence using the word correctly. So you're going to use the word demolish that you now know means the opposite of to build, and you're going to write a complete sentence. And you're going to do the rest of that page like that. Okay? And the last page that you're going to do is this one, and it's on the consonant LE. So on this page, remember that every syllable has only one vowel sound. So if I were to use, I'm just going to write on this page here, for example, humble. When a word ends in LE, the consonant that precedes it or goes before the LE plus the letter LE form the last syllable, which is called consonant LE, or consonant plus LE. And so that symbol gets divided so that the consonant and the LE are on the side by itself. Okay, so humble. So you can divide between the consonant and the LE. And that's the same as if the two consonants were doubled. So let's give you an example of that, like the word wiggle. We see the LE here, the consonant before the LE. We're going to divide it here, wiggle. Okay? So on this, all they want you to do is use a slanted line to divide the words into syllables. I'll just do the first one with you. Here's the LE. There's the consonant that goes with the LE. You're going to divide it here. And you're going to do the same with these words. Down here's a little bit different. You're going to read the following sentences. You're going to underline each word that has a consonant LE. So underline each word. And then write the words on the lines and circle the letters that form the consonant LE. So I'm looking at this one. The rancher carried the saddle into the stable. The first word I see is saddle. So I'm going to underline that. Then over here I'm going to write saddle on the line and circle the letters that form the consonant LE. Okay? And there's one more in this sentence. You'd put it here, and then you do the rest of the sentences. Okay? And that's it. After you do this work, you'll want to view the math video, which is next.